it's quite hard to not care about anything, but having the power to formulate senses about these exact things that you don't care. And I'd say it's a little bit like this. I was on these train stations and I saw these warning poster, there's a murder running around. But at the end of the day, do I really care? Does the state give me the warmth and comfort to tell me that blah de blah? We really do care about our citizens. And to be honest, I really don't know. So let's suppose I'd see somewhere like this, Would I really do care to report this to, investigative states, authorities? Would this really make a difference though, I mean, how should I be able to care if a simple train ride like 3 hours takes 6 hours? And when we're 6 hours is closer to 12 hours. So 12 hours, do you really care that someone stabs other people or kills them? Hopefully not torturers. And maybe I might fall victim to this myself, but I couldn't care less at this point because, no one gives a fuck. And the government clearly states, do not give a fuck. This will otherwise have serious repercussions. And guess what? It really does. So the act of not caring, apparently, I made a video the other day about how we should care, but no, I think we should not. Maybe we should just stop, And it's not just this. Funny thing is, there are like small talk situations where you can talk with people and blah blah blah. Yeah, sure, fine, why not? But the other thing, I don't know, man. It's not just this. It's also about Dad's court and whatnot, where I am. I know some people try to run into you, regardless of this. Not just this. It's also, how should I put it? This Dad's court server. Yeah. So I'm on this Dad's court server, and I made a video about this. How it doesn't matter what you do, they kick you and they block you. And when I do the same thing, they get aggravated about this. And I also mentioned in the past the filtering system and how it fails. And I also, this is what people sort of think is normal behavior. We've reached a very interesting point in history where they say, how should I put this? We just kicked you out of this room like it's a normal thing. We are all guests in this room, and you virtually kicked me out. And then I kick and block and mute you and whatnot. And then I block and mute you. I mute and block you. Very important distinction. When I block and then mute, this takes more work and effort than to mute and then block. So especially on a smartphone, where the resolution is small, this is quite helpful. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing is, how should I put this? This is where people get really angry when I enter a call. And they're like, hey man, why have you blocked me? I don't know, you tell me. You tell me, man. And not just this. Ironically, there's like only one person, culprit, responsible for this. But ironically, now I have to block and mute everyone. Because how should I first of all know who did it? Second of all, I didn't also mute and block. Third of all, this is just a very healthy and not toxic community. Haha. And it's, like I said before, it's the audio equivalent of 4chan. It's only the kindest, kind-hearted, most kind-hearted, welcoming, nice people you could find and think of. And why shouldn't I react the same way? First of all, for self-protection. Second of all, you make a funny little game out of there. With 1 million users, you have quite a lot of stuff to do. So there's also the fact that someone asked me who and why or what and what not. So I need some sort of protocol in regards to opening questions, because even if a discussion is started or stated, someone asked me why do I hop through all these, only to kick me, So why should I do explaining? Makes no sense. Also, even if a person is nice, doesn't mean they're nice. So this is, how should I put this? I'll put like a very 99.9999999-ish number on this. I'm quite certain that either you get stabbed in the back like after 1 second or after 10 seconds or 100, but you will get stabbed in the back. There's no courteousness to this. This is just your profile picture is weirding us out, man. Maybe it should. You ever thought about this? And the way you talk is also weird. Yeah, filtering. It's all about filtering, you know? And you guys filter me out, I'm not allowed to filter back. And step by step, I will sort of have like a empty yet full channel. And the funny thing is, I'll create another profile where I don't block and mute. So I have the direct opposite. And sharing is caring. And especially sharing in this kind of way means more backstabbing. So create a fake persona, start lying, do everything except talk with these people because they're just a bunch of lunatics. And how should I put this? By participating in this, I will also of course become mad rather sooner than later. But what can you do? You know, I think I'll still do my Linux propaganda, ironically, even though I got kicked from this one guy. We were talking like half an hour. So the next step would be like 31 minutes is okay, right? No. How should I put this? I shouldn't make the ultimatum in regards to everyone is wrong, but maximum hostility, maximum carefulness, maximum fuck you and block you and mute you. And mute you and block you, you know? Mute and block, MB, not BM. It's very important, very crucial, because we want to save clicks, server capacity and whatnot. It's amazing. It's such a big and great and old tool, and yet they haven't done the essential stuff. Not just this. Just because I blocked and muted someone, I don't know if, how should I put this? The person can still spam the sound port. So now I have to even also mute the sound port. Then I have to mute this, and then I have to block this. And we're talking like 5 or 10 or 20 clicks for one person. Now, if you scale this up to 1 million accounts, do you get where I'm going with this? And if these 1 million people have to do like 20 clicks for 1 million other people, this is like you get the idea that this will be a big number, which causes unnecessary traffic and flow and their overhead, and just fuck you in regards to this, you know? It's quite difficult, basic shit. That's what you're telling me. And yeah, let's see. Let's just see.